I'm going to show you how to use Adobe Acrobat Studio's Generate Presentation tool to turn business documents like PDFs, notes, and Excel spreadsheets into an AI-generated presentation in just minutes. Let's take a look. In this tutorial, we're going to create a quarterly business update presentation. Now, I have several different documents that contain the information that I need to include in this quarterly business report. So I have a PDF that has email notes. I have an Excel spreadsheet that has my financial metrics. I have a Word document that has quarterly business meeting notes, and I even have a PowerPoint presentation that has a general agenda and everything else that I want to include. Now I'm going to go ahead and open up the Adobe Acrobat Studio homepage, and there are three different places where you can access Generate Presentation. First, you have this tool card that's right up here in the middle. You can also get to it over here under Suggested Tools. And then you can also hover over Create and you'll see Generate a Presentation. So they all take you to the same place. I'm going to click on the tool card up here and just click Start Now. Now I have the opportunity to enter my prompt. So I'm going to go ahead and copy and paste this prompt. So in my prompt, I'm typing, create a professional quarterly business update presentation for Q3 2025 using the provided documents, including financial metrics, meeting notes, and email recap. Include performance overview, key accomplishments, metrics highlights, challenges, Q4 priorities, and next steps. So now I'm going to go ahead and click on Add Files, and this is where I'm going to add all of those documents. I'm going to navigate where I have those. I'm going to actually open. I can select all of those documents, all different file types, and then I'm just going to drag and drop them right over here. And then we're going to click on Use for Presentation. And while those files are loading, we can customize further. We can actually determine the length of the presentation slide deck that we want. I'm going to click on medium, 6 to 10 slides. And then the audience is going to also generate based on the data in the files that we uploaded. So the audience will be relevant to our materials. And so I'm going to click on leadership team. For the level of detail, I'm going to click on concise. And then you also have the opportunity under settings, if you did have images and other branding materials or logos in some of your attached files that you wanted to include and mix in, you can check that box. I'm going to leave it unchecked for now, and then I'm going to go ahead and click on Continue. Next, I have the opportunity to select from a range of professionally designed templates that are powered by Adobe Express. So if you hover over these, it'll give you a preview of the different layouts on each of the slides in that particular selection. So I'm just going to go ahead and pick one and then click Continue. Next, you'll have an opportunity to review your outline. From here, you can review all the information that's going to be placed on each slide in your presentation. So if you want to edit anything, you can click on Edit. You can rename the title of the slide deck or edit any of the bullets or information that's going to appear on the slides. You can also add in a slide of information if something was missing and you want to make sure it's included. You can add that. You can also delete a slide. And then of course you can also drag and drop using the handles here. So if you need to reorder your slides, you can do that as well. So this is an opportunity before it generates the deck that you can refine your outline. If you like everything here and you're ready to generate your slides, click on Generate. And here we have a fully generated slide deck based on the data and information that you attached in those file documents. Now, as we review our slide deck, let's say we see some text that we want to rewrite. We can double click and select the text. We can come up to Rewrite, and maybe we can select that we want to rephrase in a professional tone and generate, and it will generate a couple different options for us. If we want to change the wording, we can click on the one that we want to select and click Replace, and it'll replace that text for you. Let's say that we want to add a key accomplishment here. We can come over to Recreate Slide, and we can add our additional bullet here. Copy and paste, and let's say that we want to include that we standardized internal reporting to speed up leadership updates and monthly forecasting. So then click on Generate Slide, and it redoes your slide for you. You can make adjustments that you might need to. And if we want to move this up and make the text larger, you can do that as well. Now let's say we want to add a slide at the end of our presentation. We can click on this Add a New Page button, and we can add a template page if we know the exact layout that we want to include from the template. We can select that here. But if we want to just include the information and have the AI generated tool select that for us, all we have to do is click on Add New Page and then enter the information that we want to include. So maybe we want to just have a slide that is questions at the end. And then we want to say contact the product and operational team and generate the slide. Now generate presentation will generate a new slide, and it references all the information from my attached files and suggests appropriate content for this new slide. If I want to change the theme colors, I can come over to theme and I can select a new color. If I like this and I want to apply to all pages, I just scroll up and click on Apply to All Pages, and it will update the theme for each slide in my deck. Now, if you want to share access to the presentation and have others collaborate on it, you can come up to Share and enter in any people or groups who you want to share access with. You can determine who has access, copy the link, and send it to them. And another feature I like is that you can present right from here. You can drop down and say present from first page, and your mouse will automatically turn into a highlighted pointer, and you can present from here. You can also download this as a PDF or a PowerPoint. So you can select PDF if you want to download your slides as a PDF, or even PowerPoint. Do note that if you download to PowerPoint, it does give you a little bit of a warning that says that Adobe Express might look different in PowerPoint. Particularly fonts may be a little bit different or have to be converted differently. So we'll click on Download, click OK. And when that's ready, we can come up here and open up our PowerPoint presentation. And we can click on Enable Editing. And here we have our slides open in PowerPoint in case we need to edit or send the file to anyone in PowerPoint. Notice that it does have slightly different font, but everything else is the same. So now let's go back into our presentation, click on Share one more time, and I just want to show you, you also have some other features. When you click on Show All, you can create a view-only link, you can save it, you can schedule to post this, you can post to social media, and of course present or download from here as well. Now you know how to use Adobe Acrobat Studio's Generate Presentation tool, so you can start using it today and save some serious time. If you found this helpful, be sure and give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. You can visit my website, SharonSmithHR.com. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you next time.